The most important piece of information you need to know when ordering custom printed discs is how many colors your artwork contains, so that you can place your order accurately. Figuring that out can be confusing, so we've put together this video to illustrate the differences between 1, 2, 3, and full color printing. The first thing you need to know is all recordable CDs, DVDs, and Blu-ray discs are basically the same. They have a recordable surface on the bottom, which can be any number of colors depending on the media, and a shiny silver surface on the disc face. Many recordable discs that you buy in smaller quantities may have a white surface or a frosted appearance with information on it, but that was printed prior to packaging. When the medium was manufactured, the disc surface was silver. In disc printing, you basically have two types of printing processes: spot color and full color, otherwise known as process color. The spot color process is used to print 1, 2, and 3 color artwork, which is where we will begin. A spot color is a single solid color printed on the disc. It might be black, it might be red, it might be orange. Spot colors are usually defined by referencing a Pantone color. The important thing to remember is that it is a single color, even if it is printed at a percentage, giving the illusion that it is a different color. So let's explore how 1, 2, and 3 color printing can give you different effects with the same artwork. Your artwork can be anything you choose. It might be a photo, it might just be text. It could be a combination of text, your logo, and an image. What you print on the disc is entirely up to you, but depending on the number of colors you choose to print, the overall look of the disc can change dramatically. For the purpose of this demonstration, we will be using disc artwork that consists of a logo, a photograph, a solid printed area, and some text, so that you can see how the design changes as the color is added or subtracted. Now, when printing one color, the important thing to remember is that your base color is the reflective silver of the disc, not white. That's because in disc printing, white is a color. You will also be able to see the disc hub and the mirror band of the disc. Another thing to remember is that although the ink used for printing discs is solid, it is not necessarily 100% opaque. Dark colors print more solidly than lighter colors, and sometimes a slight hint of the background will show through. We are used to viewing artwork on paper or a computer screen, and we see the white of the paper or the workspace as the background color. But in disc printing, there is no white background unless we put it there. This can sometimes cause certain elements, like a photo, to look a little strange because it's not the way we're used to seeing it. This is what the artwork would look like printed in one color on the disc. Now, if you don't like the way the photo looks with the disc surface showing through, then you have two options. You can modify your artwork and remove the image, or you can opt to print a white flood on the disc, which would then make it a two-color print, because like we discussed before, in printing, white is a color. So after looking at the artwork, you decide that you like it better with no photo, but it's a little plain and you want to add some color. That's easy enough. You can add a second spot color to the disc. The result would look like this. Or you can add a third color like this. Okay, let's back up a bit. What if after all you decide you like the photo and the white flood, but you want a little bit of color? This is what happens when a third color is added. Here are the two examples of the three color prints side by side. As you can see, they are very different. Design, branding standards, cost, and even personal taste can all play a role in the overall appearance of the finished artwork. Now let's move on to full color printing. Full color printing for these purposes is defined as full color process: cyan, magenta, yellow, and black, plus a white flood. When the colors are overlapped, they allow for an almost infinite number of possible colors. Let's take a look at the picture of our doctor. If you separate out the color channels, you will see that only portions of the image are made up of any one color. But when those colors are combined, you get a full color image. So now let's take a look at how our artwork will look printed in full color. We're still using all the same elements: a logo, an image, a solid colored area, and some text. As you can see, the effect is quite different from our starting point. There is no right or wrong way to print a disc. The number of colors you choose can be based on any number of factors. But now that you understand how the number of colors can change how a disc looks, you can make an informed decision. We at Spinergy hope this video was helpful. If you still have questions, please feel free to contact us at 800-333-1428, and we'll be happy to help you out. We look forward to hearing from you soon.